Am I really that emotionally invested in these characters? I'm so confused with myself. Oh my god. Merry Christmas. It is currently Christmas Eve. I just finished work. I played a few games of Mobile Legends. I was watching the first season of Agretsuko, and now we're going to continue reading Berserk, and we're going to finish off volume 8 today. Thank you so much for watching my last Berserk video. I honestly really appreciate the comments and your insights. It's really nice seeing different perspectives, of course. And there's just like a couple comments that I just wanted to read out to you guys, which really helped shift my perspective. When I read at a very surface level. I take it for what it is. I don't necessarily think too deeply about what's happening or recall certain plot points in the past and stuff like that until I've finished. That's when I tend to do a little bit more research, especially with things that I don't understand. I don't have the greatest memory, so there are a lot of things that I'll forget when I'm reading or watching. So Aced once said, Griffith takes the victory because he comes up with a plan and rallies the troops better than anyone. He is a leader. He is not meant to throw himself in the battlefield the same way Guts does. Griffith did jump without a plan to save Guts against Zod. I totally forgot about that. True. That's how he's been winning before Guts as well. And we have to remember Griffith was the one who saved Casca and gave her a purpose, and also Guts. That is also true. And the Band of the Hawk are being recognized and elevated as Griffith keeps getting more renowned, so their hard work are rewarded. Just want to say this because sometimes readers blind themselves by thinking Griffith just doesn't do shit, which is true. Which is literally what I was saying in my last video, right? I was complaining, I'm like, oh my god, Casca and Guts are doing everything. Why is Griffith getting on? Thank you so much for this comment. It really has changed my perspective on Griffith. I think I was looking at it from a very shallow perspective, especially a biased one as well, because, I mean, you guys know that I really like Guts, and I think Guts and Casca are cute, but I know that Casca, whether she admits it or not, has certain feelings for Griffith and blah, 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 blah. But the way you've explained why Griffith gets all the credit and, you know, the success that he's getting, his corporate grinding, it makes sense. It actually, you are right. And then Versus 07 or 0707 said, Casca is pretty bitchy when we first meet her, so the assumption is valid. She's kind of forced to be with her line of work. Guts is such a bro, he's not going to make moves on a girl while she's simping for Griffith. That is so true. Honestly, great take. Given everything that Casca's been through, why wouldn't she be a bitch? You know? I feel like I'm a bitch because of all the things that I've been through. But in all seriousness, no, you are absolutely right. And I guess that's what I really appreciate about open discussion is that, you know, people can understand things deeper than you can, and you just so much knowledge sharing. It's amazing. Yeah, thank you guys for the comments. And everyone else who commented, thank you so much. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a great, happy holiday. For those who are working through the holiday, like myself, hang in there. The end of the year is so close. It is so close. As always, I would do a recap. Actually, I'll do a quick recap of what I can remember from the last time I picked up this book. So, we defeated Doldry, right? And we had some cute Guts Casca moments. We are now at a very civilized Upper East Side party for Griffith. He's being promoted, as one would say. Everyone is all dappered up, and then we ended, this panel has like been ingrained in my mind, with Griffith giving Guts a genuine smile. Okay, that was like the shittiest recap ever, but I'm not great with words, you know. I've just got feelings. No words. But yeah, let's continue anyways. We are going to finish off volume 8. So what we have left is Tombstone of Flame, One Snowy Night, and The Morning Departure. Spoilers! We've got spoiler alerts left, right, you know, you've been warned. If you haven't read or watched, mute the tab, Don't exit. Thank you. Oh, I totally forgot to introduce myself. My name is Ness. I also go by Ness Alpaca on every social media, and I essentially just do cosplay anime stuff on this channel. So if that's your vibe, then click subscribe. I shall be following the same format since you guys seem to enjoy that. You know the drill. Let's get into it. This is Tombstone of Flame, Chapter 1. Okay, so Griffith has been poisoned. I feel like this is fake news. I don't know, something's just telling me that he knew about it and he's acting. Given the history of how conniving and schemy-ish Griffith is, I feel like he already knew. Because he's usually a few steps ahead, right? I think they're all acting. This is an act. And the fact that Griffith is outside, like, why? You can't tell me, not Griffith, sorry, Guts. You can't tell me this is not Guts. I think Bold Man is in cahoots with Griffith. Because why was he acting so suspicious? Looking a little pale there, Bold Man. Wait, what's his name? I keep forgetting his name. Irrelevant, that's why. But I reckon Griffith, this is my theory. I reckon Griffith found out what was happening and is like either blackmailing or like, I don't know, doing some dominatrix shit on this Bold guy and is telling him, you gotta be a double spy, essentially. And so he's pretending to work for the Queen, but is actually working for Griffith. The whole getting poisoned was an act. I don't think Griffith is poisoned, by the way. I think he's acting. And the reason why Bold Man is so nervous, why are you nervous, is because, yeah. And then, what a coincidence, the room that the Queen is in is up in flames. Where'd they get the fire from? I told you. I told you! I told you so. I knew it. Girl, I knew it. I knew it. It was, I don't know if it was obvious, but like, it was kind of obvious. Like last video, I shall be marking like my favorite panels to show you guys, but there's one of Griffith that kind of like, what's happening? Okay, honestly, I could learn a thing or two from Griffith when it comes to corporate grinding and networking, because I think these guys, he's hired them to kidnap the daughter of the minister, Bold Man. One of them was like, we didn't even give her a single spanking, even if she screamed and cried. Why is that so funny? I don't know. Just the way he says it is like, what? They said, we would very much like to continue dealing with you for a long time, sir. Girl, I want that. I want people wanting my business, you know? I don't know. I feel like a fish flip-flopping, because now I'm starting to kind of like Griffith. I know he's like evil and shit, but I don't know. He's smart. He's kind of cool. Not in a Guts kind of way where Guts is cool because he's so strong and funny and stoic in a sense, like intellectually. He's definitely good with mind games, that's for sure. I don't know how to feel right now. Alrighty, we finished Tombstone of Flame chapter 1 and 2. In a weird way, this is probably one of my favorite chapters. I don't know, everything that happened was fun to read. I mean, not that Berserk isn't fun to read. Okay, I do have some thoughts. Good riddance to the witch bitch queen. She was kind of annoying. Actually so shocked with myself that I'm like flip-flopping with Griffith, and I think he's kind of cool. Griffith is literally Blair Waldorf of the Upper East Side, scheming and plotting and revenging and avenging and just doing the most and corporate climbing. But the fact that Guts was in on it too, how can I be mad at Griffith when Guts himself is okay doing the scheming shit, you know? So I'm a bit of a hypocrite if I don't, like, if I'm saying, oh my god, Griffith, like, what the fuck, but then saying, oh my god, Guts, hell yeah. They're doing the same thing. And just the way Griffith is drawn in these two chapters, I don't know, man. I don't know, I really like it. He looks good here. Why does he look cute? Guts in a... I know it's not a cowboy hat, but I'm just gonna pretend it is. I'm gonna pretend it's an Akuba hat. He looks kind of fine. Oh my god. At the end, I did have to pause because I was, you know, digesting and marinating. So Griffith actually apologizes, or, well, he doesn't apologize. Oh, actually he does. No, he doesn't apologize, but he asks Guts, does it seem cruel? And Guts is like, what, brother? Then Griffith goes, I involved you in this filthy scheme, XOXO, and I didn't even get my hands dirty. Do you think that I'm cruel? And I left all the dangerous, taxing work to you. And then Guts is just like, brother, baka desu ka? What kind of question's that for a guy who killed 100 men? I think that's when I kind of... That's true. Like, Guts isn't a good guy. In the grand scheme of things, they're all just murderers with sad stories to tell. The relationship between Guts and Griffith is genuine, I do think, especially now. Especially given that Guts has known everything from the start. They are friends. They are bros. It is bros before hoes. Sorry, Casca. Yeah, I really liked Guts' outfit. These two chapters. His hat. I low-key want to cosplay it. Is it a cowboy hat? A fedora? It's not a fedora. If you know what the hat's called, let me know. I want to order one. Alright, let's continue on to One Snowy Night. Just finished One Snowy Night. I really like the chapter. I got kind of teary. What the heck? When Casca was talking to Griffith. Oh, not Griffith, sorry. When Casca was talking to Guts. Also, slay to Casca's nightgown. So cute. I would totally wear something like that. I got kind of teary when she was saying, I was on bad terms with you for a long time, but we're comrades who've braved death together. All the trouble the Band of the Hawk has gone through is starting to pay off. It all starts here, right? When it comes to like camaraderie and like friendship and stuff like that, you really can determine whether a friendship is strong or deep by how well you get over hard times together. I guess you can relate it to a workmate. Like if you have a workmate that you really, really like working with and you've worked with them for multiple years and then they leave, it is sad. This is just making me self-reflect on my own relationships, like with people who have come and gone. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's continue on. The morning departure. Judo, I think that's how you say his name, just gave me this whole epiphany. So obviously Judo's being, I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong. He's literally telling Guts like, bro, why don't you just get with Casca? Like, you guys are obviously in a science class studying chemistry. And then Guts is like, what the fuck? No, bro. Like, she likes Griffith, man. And then he's like, are you dumb? Griffith is like corporate climbing. He can't be with Casca because he needs that princess ass. And then there's a part where he says, as for Casca, Griffith is truly special. It goes beyond any feelings for him. He rescued her from despair and gave her a new life. True. So it's more than love she feels for him. It's more like worship. I've been reading this all wrong. Yeah, she just worships Griffith. Judo, low-key, has flown under the radar for me. But this chapter, I kind of like him. He's a cool guy. And then he continues, yet despite all her efforts, can she find happiness being a woman longing for a man she can't ever have? Moreover, beside him is the woman he can't afford to refuse in fulfilling his dream. That woman can grant him the thing he most desires. The one thing Casca definitely can't offer him. Right. This guy needs to write a book, honestly. That all makes sense. Oh my god, this volume has been really, really fun. Okay, guys. Play with me for a bit. So Griffith is like, the one who has her eye is Griffith. That's why right now I'm no good for her like this. Why? Tell me why. The song, Lord, I'm doing all I can to be a better man. Is that not his theme song? Who sings that song again? He's a British guy. I totally forgot his name. It's been so long. Brothers, it's not looking good. Bro, I can't stop crying. I'll tell you why in a minute, but honestly, I didn't think he would leave this early. I mean, I haven't read the books, and I know that there were lots of hints that Guts was thinking of leaving, but I feel like Volume 8, I don't know, it doesn't seem like we've been that far in the story. I've only just started liking the Band of the Hawk. Well, 3 people specifically, Judo, Griffith, and Casca. Everyone else is annoying, especially the Guts hater guy. I forgot his name. Caucus or whatever the fuck. Alright, and with that, we have finished Volume 8, The Morning Departure. Okay, I thought that Griffith would be like, okay, he has the resolve. I'll let him go and let him be a man, you know what I mean? But no, actually fought, and then Guts won. So swordsmanship-wise, he is better than Griffith, ? I found it really cute when Casca was like, do I want him to stay? She's so cute. Oh my god. And her outfit, like, oh my god, the cute little bows, and oh, she's so cute. I actually started crying when Caucus was causing a ruckus. When Caucus said to Guts, that face, like you're on some kind of agony or something, like you're the only one walking some path of profound suffering that no one understands, like you're the only one who's special, don't be so proud. I think that really, I don't know, bro. Anyway, Guts was saying, I can't be Griffith's friend because I'm not an equal. I believe that to a degree because friendship is a two-way street. Guts, like, low-key is just a minion for Griffith, right? a pawn or whatever. Like he uses him to do his dirty work, blah blah blah. I don't even know what I'm talking about, bros. But yeah, oh my god, it's a sad day, boys. What's Guts gonna do to find himself? The most shocking thing about this whole journey thus far is I'm only 8 volumes in. How am I crying? Am I really that emotionally invested in these characters? I'm so confused. Oh my god. Is it because I had work today on Christmas Eve? Is that why? Anyway, let me show you guys my favorite panels before I end this video. I need to like pull myself together. The tears are just falling. All right, let's start off with the first panel that I really liked is this one. He looks like a cat. Jeez. He needs to relax. Whatever that hat is, I need it. I need it in my wardrobe. I like his whole outfit here. Okay, I'm not on the Casca Griffith train, as you all know, but I think this is really cute. Casca's so cute. Like, what the hell? Guts looks amazing here. He's so cute. Just everything. Just this one with the shading and the line work. I'm really excited for volume 9. I'm very curious where do we go from here? Yeah, that's that. Merry Christmas, guys. If you don't celebrate it, happy holidays anyways. And I'll see you guys in the new year. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please, as always, let me know your thoughts. Educate me. I love reading your comments and replying and seeing your different perspectives, and especially those who like are full deep into the story and understand it more than I do. I really appreciate your insights. Happy holidays, happy new year, and I'll see you guys next time.